Welcome back to another episode of the Cricket Commentary Commonwealth. Today we're going to be taking a look back at the Australian home summer between Australia and India, looking at all the test matches, T20 matches, one-day matches, and I'm going to be picking out my 5 top wickets of the summer. Now note that these top 5 wickets are not in any ranked order, they're just in chronological order as they happened over the summer. So let's get into it. Number 1, my first top wicket was Jasprit Bumrah, clean bowling Glenn Maxwell in the third ODI between Australia and India, obviously. And the reason I chose this wicket was because A, Glenn Maxwell was clean bowled with a Yorker, and as a cricket fan, that's always fun to watch, or as an Indian cricket fan, that would be fun to watch. And B, because of the context of the game. Australia only needed around 30 runs off 30-odd balls. Glenn Maxwell was in on around 50, and it looked like Australia was going to get across the line. But Jasprit Bumrah, with nerves of steel, fired in a Yorker, and the stumps exploded. And Glenn Maxwell was dismissed, and it turned the tide of the game, and it meant victory for India. So that's my first top wicket of the summer. Okay. Okay, coming at number 2, I chose Mitchell Starc, clean bowling Prithvi Shaw on the first morning of the first innings of the first test match between Australia and India. And as an Australian fan, it was just classic cricket. There's nothing better than watching your big, hairy, fast opening bowler clean bowling the opposition's batsman in literally one of the first balls of the series. So that was just so much fun to watch. Coming in at number 3, we've got Mohammad Siraj dismissing Marnus Labuschagne. Marnus Labuschagne was on 48. Australia were 4 down for about 170. Mohammad Siraj bowled a bit of a long hop delivery, but Marnus Labuschagne, he whipped it off his pads and was caught at a sort of square fine leg region. And, it wasn't a great ball, but it was a good catch. But still, the reason I chose this as one of my top wickets is because of how unconventional a wicket it is, and because of what a good job it did in switching the momentum from Australia's favour to India's favour. If I was an Indian fan, I would have just been absolutely off of my seat watching an Aussie batsman get caught at a square fine leg. That would have been really fun.
Mid-wicket as well, so attacking on the leg side. That's the
Coming in at number 4, we have Australia. It's Australia's first innings at the SCG during the third test match. Steve Smith's on 130 runs. As he so often does, he works a ball off his pads into the leg side field. He runs one, and he starts to come back for a second, but Jadeja picks up the ball, chucks it at the stumps, and Steve Smith is run out. And this is one of my favourite wickets of the series because of, first of all, runouts are always super skillful. And also the run out was made ever the more impressive by the fact that Jadeja was side on and he only really had one stump to aim at. So that was great to watch.
He says he doesn't know he's doing it. So they push back for 2.
Jadeja, of course it's Jadeja. Smith's already thinking overthrows.
I think that's out.
Looks to be Jadeja.
As you was, we couldn't think of someone better. All-round fielder, catch, throwing.
Okay, number 5. It's Australia's first innings in the fourth test match. Cameron Green's on around 40 odd. And Washington Sundar is bowling to him. It's meant to be an off break, but it sort of goes the other way. And Cameron Green plays all around it and he's clean bowled. And I chose this wicket as my 5th top wicket of the summer because I love watching spin bowlers and I love watching batsmen get bamboozled by spin bowlers. And I think this was a really classic case of that happening. Some nice drift into the batsman and then the ball just deviating away slightly and Cameron Green getting clean bowled.
But I think in Test cricket he can afford to.
Oh, gets him with a straight one. Washington Sundar. What a delivery.
Green's a little bit confused himself. Let's have a closer look. It was just the regulation off break. I wonder if it hit a crack or something, but that's definitely gone the other way. Might have caught a little outside edge onto the stumps.
Okay, so these are my 5 top wickets of the summer. Comment down below if you agree with me, if I've left anything out, and I'll see you in my next video.